What is going on, good people? I hope everybody is doing well. Just trying to see if anybody gets on, but technically this live isn't for that. I decided to come on Facebook Live to say some things and to just share some information with you guys. I took a hiatus off of Facebook. That's right. I took a hiatus off of Facebook. I took time to what I call cocoon. I took time to figure out who I was. I took time to figure out where I was headed in life. I took time to figure out me. I wanted to personally come on here because this page has been deactivated for a couple of months now. And I wanted to personally come on this page to say that I did not block anyone. I believe someone came to me and asked me, did I block them? And no, I didn't block anyone. I deactivated my page. I took time out for me. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. That's what I wanted to talk about tonight with you guys. I have been in this phase on what I call the cocooning phase. It is a phase of growth. It is a phase of change. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I have gone into a cocooning phase. A lot of people really don't know much about me because I tend to be quiet and tend to stay to myself. So either people feel as though they know me based off of what they hear or what they've heard or what they assume, or people really know me. That's just how it is. And I'm not going to make it about a personal attack. I have grown so much. When I say I have grown so much, y'all, I have grown so much. I look back at the last 6 years of my life and I can only say, but God. And recently I have been practicing manifestation. I have been practicing the art of manifestation. It took me a long time to grow to the place where I am now. And I am passionate about it. I'm passionate about self-growth. And I'm passionate about sharing with you guys self-growth. 6 years ago, if you had saw me, I was headed to my certain demise. 365 pounds, just wilding out in a broken marriage, a failing marriage. And I don't want to take anything away from that man. He is a good man. Most of you guys are mutual friends. He's a good man, but I was in a broken space and just lost, running around in the streets, just lost. And someone had came to me the other day and she doesn't know me personally. And she was like, girl, you are glowing. And that is right. That is right. Because I've actually taken control of my life. I've learned how to accept who I am. And I think we all have this ability to create our own fantasy worlds. And tonight is me freeing myself just a little bit. I'm not going to go into the nitty gritty details of my life, but I just want to share where I am. Hey, Keisha, how are you? I just want to share where I am now on this journey. And I would be crazy not to. I get emotional, but I would be crazy not to tell you guys how I'm feeling. Okay? Manifestation is everything. Everything that I have in my life right now is because I've spoken it. Thank you. So do you, hun. Everything that I have in my life, everything that I desired, I have. I've manifested everything that I want. And that is because I did my homework. So I'm going to say this one time and then I'm going to leave it alone and I'm going back into cocoon phase. So if I don't pop back up here, don't think that I blocked you guys. I did not block you. It's called cocooning. It's called doing your homework. So tonight is the night that I'm doing my homework and I'm not going to be able to keep it more real than what I'm keeping it. Okay. So like I said, 7 years ago, I was 365 pounds, killing myself, eating myself into depression. And this is not a weight loss vlog or anything like that. I'm just keeping it a buck, you know, and a lot of people ask me if I had surgery, if I had this, if I had that. No, I didn't. It was a lot of hard work. It was a lot of self-sacrificing, but I'm here. You know, I'm here to tell the story and I'm still working at it. I'm still pushing through. You know, and it's not about being a size 7, honey. I'm just trying to live and be healthy. That's what I'm trying to do. And I found myself being in a relationship that wasn't healthy. Doesn't take away from the man that I have beautiful children with. I'm never going to take away from that. I have a beautiful family when it comes down to my children. That's one thing I do not regret. So I want to be clear. I want to be completely clear with that. I don't regret having been where I was. I regret, hey Booski, how are you? I don't regret, you know, where I was in that marriage. I regret not discovering myself sooner. Has nothing to do with your partner. So that's another thing I want to say. If you're in a messed up relationship, it has nothing to do with your partner. Everybody always says, he did this, she did this. It's you. I realized I was sabotaging myself every day that I got up and faked the funk. Wasn't doing him any good. It wasn't doing me any good. It was actually blocking my king. It was blocking my king from seeing me. So I say that to say you can't blame anybody else. If your man is cheating, it has nothing... That's just his character at that point in time. It doesn't define him. He's just a temporary help. Yes, I said it. He a help. And if you deal with that, then you have no one to blame but yourself. No one to blame but yourself. Every time that I felt empty in that relationship, I comforted myself with the fridge. I comforted myself with food. I comforted myself. I was speaking my own death. And that's what manifestation is. When I say I have manifested my best life, I speak nothing but positivity. I speak nothing but affirmation. I speak nothing but, oh my gosh, blessings. And that's the same thing that I feel for you right now at this moment. I'm speaking affirmation over everybody that's live with me right now, over people that's going to watch it later. I want to say this. You have to let go of the past pain and forgive yourself for who you are. And when I say who you are, I had to be accountable for who I was. A lot of people saw me as the nurse that was married with 4 children. And that's what you saw me as, right? Right? That's what a lot of people saw me as. What they didn't see is who I was. Okay? Because I can admit that I was unfaithful. Yes, I can. I can sit right here and admit that. I can admit who I was. And it's not me putting my business out there. It's me just speaking the truth. Thank you, Anita. I'm going to keep on, you know. But it's just me speaking the truth. I can honestly tell you I was unfaithful. I can't call that man business out. I'm going to call mine out. Learn to call yourself out. I was unfaithful. I was unhappy. I have not only been the wife, I was the wife, but guess what? I was also a side chick. If I sit up here and don't tell you the truth, then who am I? I have nothing to prove. No one has a heaven or hell to put me in. Okay? And I say that with all grace and dignity. Nobody has a heaven or hell to put me in. I was caught up in the streets looking for people to fix what I allowed to get broken. If you're in a relationship and you are the one constantly trying to fix the relationship, and let me say this. If you're in a relationship and you're forcing it, it ain't for you. If you're in a relationship with man, woman, whoever, and honey, Rachel, you know I'm gonna keep it real, you know? If it ain't working and you pushing it, baby stay, baby go, y'all arguing constantly, and ain't no growth, he's not the woman. I mean, he's not the man for you, and you're not the woman for him. Don't downgrade yourself because you're lowering yourself and your king can't find you, because queens stand with their head held completely high. I stand with my head held high, knowing that my past was horrible. I stand with my head held high, knowing that I was a broken woman. I stand with my head held high, knowing that I have flaws. I know that I have flaws. But one thing you cannot allow people to do is box you. Validation is something that a lot of us are seeking, and babies, you will never get it. You will never get it. It stems from childhood. You will never get the validation you are seeking. The only person that can validate you is you. And when I wake up every morning, somebody asks me, how do you manifest? I wake up every morning with a smile on my face and I say, thank you, God, for me being me. I love me for me. I love me for the person that I am today at this moment. I had to do my work. You know, I do something called mirror work. I have another page that I talk more about it, but I do something called mirror work. And the first time I did it, it was horrible. I was mortified. I was disgusted at myself, because that's the only time you can be real with yourself. And I literally took off all my clothes, y'all. And I'm not trying to give TMI, but I took off all my clothes. I stood in front of the mirror and I looked at myself. But I didn't just look at myself. I had that real conversation like, girl, whew, I forgive you for letting yourself get this way. I forgive you for not being the perfect mother. I forgive you for not being the perfect wife. I forgive you for not being the perfect friend. I forgive you for sabotaging yourself. I forgive you for almost killing me. I had to really get down and do the work. So manifestation is not something that happens overnight. Manifestation is actually just a mirror of who you are. So that's why I cocooned. That's why I got off of Facebook. I want people to know that it wasn't personal. I can't say that enough. And I will never take back taking time to protect my space. Your space is all you have. Your space is all you have. Never let anybody control your space. The world is going to talk about you. Let them talk, baby. They're going to call you all kind of names. Let them call it. They're going to say whatever it is that they need to say. But that's the world. I pray for deliverance from people every day. Every day I say, Lord, deliver me from people. My day usually turns out to be fabulous. By the way, it turns out to be great. But when I say that I am at a point where, sorry, I was interrupted, but I'm at a point, I'm going to keep it moving real quick, but I'm at a point where I am learning to grow. I'm going to tell you this. Somebody said, how do I manifest the perfect man? I have manifested the perfect man. When I say he's perfect, you guys will eventually meet him, but we are completely working on ourselves. But when I say you have to be a reflection of what you want. Remember, everything that you put out into this world, you'll receive. So I am on this live to say this. I am on this live to say this. If I have hurt you in any way, if you have felt wronged by me in any way, if you have felt that I've mistreated you or made you feel less than who you were at any point in time, I am sorry. I am sorry. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, Because one thing I don't want is any energy put out in this world where people think that I've intentionally hurt them. I love, and I love hard. So if you felt that way, I'm sorry, my messenger is still up. Send me a message. My phone number has changed. My phone number has changed. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, Auntie. My phone number has changed, and it was for the best. It was for the betterment of me. I had to, but listen, if you ain't got the number, inbox me. And let me tell you how honest I am. I'm going to do one of two things. I'm going to inbox you back and tell you why you're not getting my new number, or I'm going to give you the new number. I can't be any real than that. Yes, I reside in Georgia, but I am still a Brooklyn girl. I don't know anything else but keeping it real. But I will respond. Oh, you will get a response from me. So, I am on the verge of just loving me. Auntie, you should have my new number. Auntie, you should have it. But I changed it and didn't nobody have it. My mama didn't even have it. I'm sorry, Tyrone. I never meant to hurt anybody. I honestly didn't. When you're going through a phase when you're broke, you know what? Hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. And I'm not even joking about it. Hurt people hurt people. But Tyrone, just inbox me and we'll talk. Because hurt people hurt people. And I would never want to hurt anybody. It's contagious. Hate is contagious. You know what I noticed? Messy people always hang around messy people. You always notice that? Messy people always hang around messy people. It's a contagion. Just like this COVID. It's contagious, like instantaneously. So you have to learn to love. And you have to learn to make sure, That's right. But I'm honest, Auntie Linda. I was honest. If you don't have my new number, it wasn't like I was just oversighting. I had to do an immediate change. Inbox me and I'll either give you the new number or tell you why you're not getting it. That is just, Auntie, you already know. But I just want to say, we as women and men, we ask for these things in our life. And I realized that, I had to acknowledge that I was a side chick. I had to acknowledge that I had Tatiana tendencies. I had to acknowledge that I was in a miserable marriage. I had to acknowledge that I wasn't the best. I had to acknowledge that I was seeking validation from people and things. I had to acknowledge that I was buying my way into certain relationships. Sorry, keeps cutting me off. The devil is busy. But even friendships, you know what I mean? So I just want to say that get out of these friend-tanglements. Y'all know I was in the streets. Y'all know that I rock the vest. I have nothing. I have nothing negative to say about what I was doing as far as because people are still doing it. That might be entertainment for them. But I was so broken. Trying to, in all these friend-tanglements. That's right, a new word, friend-tanglements. The friend-tanglements. And that is just me saying, I was in a space where I was seeking validation from women that didn't even know who they were. How you going to tell me who I am and you don't even know who you are? How you going to tell me who I am? How you going to call me, and how are you going to call me a whore when you... It's things like that. How can you... And then I realized that I can't worry about that. I can't worry about why people are doing what they're doing. I can only be accountable for myself. So I say that to say, I know better now. That's right, Auntie. I know better now. And you can manifest your best life. You better affirm yourself. Queens, kings. I don't care what mama did when you were little. I don't care what daddy did. I don't care what sister and brothers do. You better live your life because you can only be accountable for you. It is so hard to heal when you don't even know that you hurt. It's so hard to heal when you don't even know that you're hurt. You better acknowledge that past. It's okay. Yes, I was a teenage mother. It's all right. It's okay. Yes, my kids didn't make the best decisions. I did the best that I could. No one has a heaven or hell to put you in. Y'all better start affirming yourselves and affirming who you are. There's no way you can say you want to manifest a king, ladies. You can't say, I want to manifest a king when you don't act like a queen. There's no way you can say you want to manifest a hardworking man when you don't take your behind to work. There's no way you can say you want to manifest a family man, right? I want to manifest this family man. I want to manifest this man. I want him to be a family man when you don't have your kids. Don't know nothing about raising your children. But you want a family man. Manifest the man that reflects you. And if that's what you want, then you need to become that better version of yourself. If you want a man that makes money, go to work. That's right. You can't manifest a king when you acting like the court jester. You are absolutely right. And to be honest, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. I was acting a whole fool. And then saying, I want a king. You have to acknowledge where you are and then elevate yourself. I can say again, life is too short for pettiness. I used to be the petty queen, and I'm not anymore. I am evolving, and it's one of the best feelings ever. I felt like I had to come up here and say what I needed to say. I'm going to leave Facebook up for 72 hours. That's right. And I'm cocooning again. I don't want anybody to think that I cut them off. My messenger is still active. Like I said, my number has changed, but it was something that I needed to do for me. I had to step out of myself. My advice again, affirm yourself every day. Every day that you wake up, affirm who you are. Okay? Acknowledge your past hurts. I had to acknowledge my past. And like I said, I get super emotional. I'm like this crier now. But it's a good cry. It's a healthy cry. You have to acknowledge your past pains. There's just no other way to sugarcoat it. Watch who is in your circle. I have nothing negative to say about my past as far as the people that I was around. I learned from every single person that I have encountered. I posted a lot and I bigged up the set. And I am being direct and I'm going to say it. I don't regret the set. I regret how I acted. I don't blame the set for my actions. I blame myself for allowing myself to get like that. I blame myself for that portion of it. However, I don't regret the people that I met because, baby, not only did you make me stronger, but I will always attribute you to my growth. For the people that have talked about me, thank you. It has caused elevation. And I wish nothing but the best. Cocooning is necessary for growth. I have managed to get my credit right, managed to get my children on track, managed to get the perfect man. And I'm just, every time I think about that man. But I have learned to grow. I've learned to set my parameters. Get out of those friend entanglements. I call them friend entanglements. If you're not elevating in a friendship or a relationship, if it's one-sided, if you are trying to push it through, then it's seasonal. Acknowledge when things are seasonal. I thank everybody. I thank all of you guys. I love all of you guys. I am blessed. I am so blessed. I am so full. And I just had to come up here to let you guys know that it was no shade. If you have tried to reach out to me, I changed my number, but it was for myself. It was for my personal growth. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. I feel your hugs. You know, it was for my personal growth. And everybody can win. Everybody can win. Hey, Ramon, everybody can win. There's nothing stopping you from winning but you. And like I said, I don't regret my past marriage. I have beautiful, beautiful children that are, oh my gosh, just growing. I did not post a lot. I actually, like I said, went on hiatus, but congratulations to my beautiful college junior, my boys' junior year in high school. My daughter just finished her trade, my beautiful granddaughter. I am blessed. I am blessed. Speak over your children. Speak over your life. Oh my gosh, just speak over yourself. That's all I have to say. So I love you guys so much. And like I said, I'm going to stay on this page for 72 hours. And I meant that. If I've done something to wrong you, family, let me say this. Let me say this. Family. I can't choose you. You're chosen. I'm chosen. Family. I am known as one that isolates. And I'm not here to put my business out again on Facebook, but I am going to keep it real. I isolate for my sanity. I isolate for reflection. I isolate for meditation. A lot of people don't know. They think I just go silent and dark, but it is because it's healthy. If you're not meditating, if you're not elevating yourself, then something is wrong. I have had a lot of issues when it has come down to family. I am honest enough to say that. Family, if you feel that I have wronged you, I am here. I am here. I love everybody. I love everybody. There is nobody that I hate. There is nobody that I dislike. There is nobody that I'm trying to get mixy or messy with. So please, hey Jessica. So please, if you think that I'm trying to be mixy or messy because I am on live and people will replay it, family, I did change my number. I did. But it was for my sanity. If you felt that feel that I have wronged you in some way, please hit me up on my inbox. I will give you my number and we can talk about it. I have been just cocooning. I love everyone. Again, if I wronged you in anywhere, you feel that I wronged you in any way, the only thing I can do is ask for forgiveness and keep it moving because life doesn't stop. That's all we can do. We can ask for forgiveness and keep it moving. And that's what I want to say to you guys before I leave. If you are trying to live your best life, make sure that you forgive those that have wronged you, but ask for forgiveness as well. Nobody's perfect. We're all flawed. We all make mistakes. The key to winning in life is to acknowledge the hurt that you caused and move on. Once you leave it in the person's lap, that's up to them to digest it. Be sincere, but once you leave it, you're freeing yourself. Forgiveness is never for the other person. It helps them heal. It's for you. It's for you. So love hard. I'm out of here. Thank you guys. Like I said, I was on a hiatus, but I am winning. I am happy. I'm in love. I'm manifesting my best life. I want the same for everybody. Learn to forgive. Manifestation is just a mirror of who you are. So if you are negative, then that's what your whole life reflects. If you're lonely, then that's what you're putting out. Manifestation is just a reflection of who you are. So that's why I came up here to just ask for forgiveness for those that I have wronged, and to say I forgive those that have wronged me. I will not force anything, not a relationship, not a friendship, not a business relationship. I am just going to keep being the genuine person that I am, and I'm just going to keep living. And I am changing, I am evolving, I am happy. And like I said, I affirm and speak positivity over everybody that's going to watch this live. I speak positivity, I speak health, I speak prosperity, I speak abundance. Do you hear me? You better affirm yourselves. I get passionate about it because we speak so much negativity over ourselves. Affirm yourselves. You will win. You will be healed. Baby, life and death is in the power of your tongue. Don't let anybody curse you to die. You better speak affirmation over yourself because you don't know who's speaking against you. I mean that wholeheartedly. So like I said, I'm going to leave this up for 72 hours because I do want everybody to watch it and replay it. But I love all of you guys. I wish you guys nothing but health, wealth, prosperity, and please be safe. COVID is real. Being a nurse, I can tell you COVID is real. Having to be the last face that some of my patients have seen and the last hand that some of them have touched. So I say that to say, I have no room for negative energy. I have no room to receive it. I thank God for my past relationships. There is nobody that I've encountered that hasn't been a blessing for me. I've learned lessons from everyone, good or what some people might foresee as bad. But I love everyone. Please stay safe. COVID is real. We've all been tested in my house, and it's real. So be safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, and love on one another from a distance. Life is too short. Life is way too short. So be blessed. Mwah. I love you guys. And like I said, and you know my girls, Malika and Rachel, I see y'all. I'm going to have to hit y'all up. I'm going to have to hit my babies up. But Auntie Linda, you know, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Oh, and happy birthday. My grandmother is turning 88. Oh my gosh, she's turning 88. How blessed am I? And I am just so blessed to have been raised by such an amazing woman. She's turning 88 tomorrow. So happy soon-to-be birthday, Grandma. And to my bestie, Trina, I love you, girl. That's my sister, girl. Happy birthday tomorrow. The two queens share the day. And like I said, I love you guys so much. And, you know, just keep it tight, keep it right, manifest. You know, I do have another page, like I said, and I got y'all. So hit me up if you want to talk. 72 hours. And then I'm going fading back to black. Don't think that you've been blocked. That's why I'm putting this out there. Going back to the cocoon to finish processing. So everybody have a great night, and I wish you the best. Love you guys. Bye.